Good day, lords and ladies of the internet. I'm your host, the Parafox Archangel, the English gentleman of the internet, and I welcome you back to the Library of Ruina, where there's a new update with new chit-chats available, so everyone is talking to each other. But including a new invitation, which we will be doing today. But first, I want to see one of these chit-chats. So Tibereth, what do you have to say? Origin of elements. Effective nuclear change. Ah, is this the right shelf? That's... Now I gotta remember how I did Tibereth's voice. That's the one. Sort the books in the order, please. This one goes here. Malkuth, could you bring me that book over there? Got it. There are lots of difficult-looking books here. Why are we on this floor helping with work like this? What other option do I have? I suddenly got a huge pile of books to organize, and the only vacant shelves are high up there. Oh, poor little baby. She's so short. But getting up there with the books is a tough task to do on my own. Okay, fair. That's fair. You know what? Forget the baby comment. That's fair. I usually get help from Chisad and Gubara, but they both seemed busy today. And Roland is nowhere to be seen. Where did that beanpole go? Oh, I saw Roland go upstairs some time ago, in fact. He must have had business there, I guess. We look like we had a lot of free time to you, huh? Get a grip, Nedzak. Tibereth approached us to ask for help for the first time, you know. She rarely came to the upper layer back in the days, so it was hard for me to see her. I'm actually happy she came to us this time. Yeah, your department was at the very top, so you must have had even fewer chances to see her. Right. We were occupied with our work too. What is keeping the two patron librarians on this floor above busy at the moment anyway? You know how Chisad is. Librarians from the upper floors drop by to enjoy his coffee all the time, and he's always happy to oblige. And Gubara's been sitting still with her eyes closed for some time. I'm not sure if she's sleeping or meditating. Gubara's been meditating often since she woke up here. Maybe she's got lots of stuff to think about. Maybe. I'd feel bad for invading her private moments too many times just to ask for help with errands. It's not like I'm ignoring you or anything. You don't have to help if you don't wanna. Don't you worry. Nedzak may be a bellyacher, but he's not hesitant to lend a hand. I can't say this without laughing. You're certainly dealing with books on advanced subject matter, as Roland said. Some are quite difficult to comprehend, even for me. What was that? Are you treating me like a child, like that beanpole did? I did not intend to belittle you, it's only... You're worried that I might have a real hard time trying to understand all these, right? I never had a proper education, unlike you all. Yes, that is the case. I did not mean to pity you, but are you really okay with this? I kinda am upset, if you ask me. And the question could be taken as mockery, if I wanted to take it that way. I can brush it off because I know you're not the kind of person to throw jabs at me, Yesod. Really? I thought you hated all of us equally. I need to get a grip and start saying these lines properly. The upper layer syndrome. Look, I'm sorry about that. I was immature back then, and I thought my opinions were always right. But not anymore. I'm still good at what I do, but now I admit that you aren't half bad either. Well, that's a step in the right direction. That doesn't mean I want to be on friendlier terms with you all to make up for the past. Don't get me wrong. All I ask is that you don't feel so pressured about your relationships with me. We're fine the way it is now. You must have changed your way of thinking quite a bit. It's a perk of being more mature. Anyway, I didn't take offense at what you said, Yesod. I'm actually glad that you seem to get how hard I'm trying. I'm the one who read all the books here, figured out what they're about, and labeled them, after all. You're very positive, aren't you? I'm not. I would have been furious if someone else asked that. Alright, this is the last one for now, and thanks for the help, guys. Aww. Aww. That was nice. What do the upper layers have to say? What do the upper layers have to say? I must wonder how you two perceive me, now that your memories have returned in whole. What kind? That kind of stuff doesn't matter to me anymore. You are much more self-possessed than I expected. I can't say that I'm not uncomfortable, but we're basically in the same oven now. Oh, what's Hod got to say? Come on, Hod, have some confidence. You look even smaller than usual. She's not the person you remember in your past, at least not anymore. I can't guarantee what will happen in the future, but she won't be harming us for a good while. Oh, right. Sorry, Gabara. Fascinating. As much as it would be amusing to make a jest of her pitiable state. Gabara is speaking the truth. I am no longer the being you interacted with in the past. When it seems to have ended, a new breath of life is given. Of course, I am not entirely separate from my past self either. I have become someone who cannot do any harm to you, yet I can still see fear in your eyes. What is it that you are so afraid of, child? I am in the same circumstances as yours now. I was just nervous. This is our first time meeting, our first time sitting face to face and talking to each other. Fret not. I have called you two here for a simple reason. To have tea together. I suggest you drink it before it gets cold. It is best enjoyed while the scent is warm and able to be savoured. The tea is clear. It tastes a bit sweet. I added lemon juice and honey to make to the black tea. I prepared it specially for you. It didn't smell like honey at all. I thought you put sugar. It is because the scent of honey was lost as it came in contact with the tea. Too much sugar can make the tea feel muddy, though I suppose it is a matter of preference. It sure is sweet. Not too bad. Did you know black tea has several names across various regions? Oh, I think I heard about that. Some call it black tea based on the colour of the leaves, and some call it red tea since the colour of the tea is red. I guess it's the difference between valuing the essence and the results. Perhaps you could view it that way. So let me ask you, would you like to refer to this tea? What? That's a tough question. What's the big deal? Just call it whatever name you're more used to. If that is what you say. It is rather entertaining to converse with you. Come again later when you long for the scent of tea. What the Christ is wrong with Binner? What? Okay, whatever, we're moving on. Oh, for fuck's sake! Okay, so I've gone and got my book of Kalo, and now we're going to do this. I'm well in the mood of fighting now after just fighting the thumb again. So, let's see what we get. How many do we have left to skewer? 193. That's a lot. Alright, now I have to do, because I know what Gloria actually sounds like, I have to do Gloria in Gloria's actual voice, because Gloria's actual voice is bloody glorious. It's probably why she's called Gloria, because her voice is glorious. Would you please stay still? How could you do this? How could you do this when the finger bow bell is still imminent? Don't act like it's anything new. This isn't the first time we've had a quarrel with the thumb. Your boss isn't gonna make a big deal out of this, you know. Remove the limbs of all the thumb personnel still remaining in the nest and hang their bodies on skewers. We're simply carrying out our prescript. No personal feelings are involved in the process. You fanatics! You're blind and deaf to anything but your prescripts, obeying them without a second thought. I can't fathom how you stake your lives on following orders from nowhere. Isn't that how everyone in the city lives? We're all fundamentally the same, aside from the variation of methods. I can't remember who each character is, so... And that's the end of this prescript! We only have one prescript left to carry out now. It's quite a magnificent sight to see those limbless bodies make futile struggles with their fading consciousness. That makes the index the last finger, standing in L-Corp's nest. The only other obstacles remaining are the beasts of R-Corp and the blue reverberation. The beasts? Oh yeah, I suppose they are considered rabbits, reindeer and all that, so... All hail the prescript! I love how it always leads us to blissful places! Prescripts are just meant to be followed. It's not a good idea to give extra meaning or have any sentiment for them. Some big mouth you have, Mr. Messenger! You were barely alive when we found you, your lower jaw destroyed, and your tongue and eyes gone. Huh, so they did actually get Yan. Interesting. If it weren't for the prescripts, you might not have gotten any treatment, let alone lived. I still don't thank the prescripts or anything. That's just them being carried out. The messenger is correct. Prescripts are to be fulfilled. It's as simple as that. Messenger Yan demonstrated it well through his past actions. Gee, dear, the scent of blood is in the air. I'm not one to speak, but the index really hasn't changed. The blue reverberation. I don't believe we're mutually hospitable enough to be having chats in such proximity now. Friends, no need to be so wary. I'm here to ask you a favor, Proxy Esther. I was wondering if I could take those heaps of flesh and skewers you prepared. It looks like you're done with your prescript anyway. It never told you to keep hanging them forever, no? Yet it did not tell us to bring them down. It's up to you to interpret the messages, so I'm personally asking you, proxy friends. This is tough! What do we do? I really don't want to let him get away with what he wants, but there's no reason to refuse! Let the blue reverberation do whatever he wants with them. We only need to see to it that the prescripts are fulfilled, one after another. There is no need to cause unnecessary conflict. That's a clear explanation. Good wisdom as always. I'm glad we don't have to see each other's guts today. It's always a delight to talk with proxies, you see. They have a similar scent as mine. You know, I'd love to recruit maybe one of you to my ensemble. I have no interest in learning what you're trying to do, and I suggest you cut your antics short while you still can. Is that so? I'm sure you'd like it once you heard it. Anyway, we'd better take them while they're still fresh. Right? I'm counting on you. Well! Ruff, yup, nay, brock. The musicians of Bremen. Wait, the dog girl was one of the musicians? I didn't realize that. Actually, it also makes kind of sense that all the musicians are distortions now, so... You're right. He always dumps the tedious chores on us. Oh, that was you talking. Okay, so you're one of the musicians. You're Le Hoop du Kloop. The 8 chefs. Oh! Look at how the meat's skewed nicely on the sticks. Look, it's like I'm looking at fine brochettes with a delicious smell. So you're one of the famous 8 chefs of District 23. You're a musician of Bremen. Likely, from what I remember from the names, all 3 of them combined into one. And then you're the wolf girl, which we saw take on the whatchamacallit, the samurai cult. I know this will make a perfect treat if I spread a mix of soy sauce and ground garlic on this and then grill it. What do you say, Mixer-Face? You know what? I'm not even going to try and say what he says, because the sounds are clearly there for a reason. Some appetite you got there. They did a good job chopping the meat into nice chunks. I'll give them that, but the meat itself isn't very high quality. Easy, friends. We need them for other things. As long as you carry them all in mint condition, I'll let you have 2 or 3, maybe. Of course, that's up to Ji-Hyun to decide, though. Wait, we know that name. Where do we know that name from? No worries. He'll definitely allow it when I tell him that I'm gonna make a mind-blowing cuisine out of it. Oh, he'll have to. Ha 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 ha. Guess we're having a barbecue party for the first time in a long while. You're being quite loud for someone keeping others waiting. Sorry about that. We get along much too well with each other, as you can see. Blue reverberation. As long as you've chosen to roost in this nest, know that you and your minions will have your guts spilt upon this land one day. Really? Is that what you think? I beg to differ. Methinks the little animal friends from ArcCorp are the only ones you'll get to gut, rather. The blue reverberation is still an obnoxious spook. Or I would say the other word that the entire community calls him, but this is YouTube and we have to pretend we're family friendly. Even if we're playing this sort of game, you know? There's no need to pay him much attention unless the prescript commands us to. Messenger Yan, is the next prescript prepared? Sure, here you are. Let me see. It says, Esther, Gloria, Herbert, and the apostates under them shall head to the library. Am I correct? The library? Guess we're going there ourselves after all. How did you know that? You look surprised, Messenger Yan. We were already aware that the prescripts you've been delivering to us were illegitimate. Illegitimate? What? I was the only one being fooled? Since when did you notice? That matters little. If you knew the prescripts were fake, then why did you still declare war against the Thumb? And why are you about to dig your own grave by going into the library? I simply followed the prescript. It commanded me to carry out every prescript delivered by Messenger Yan. So the prescripts knew then. Just how much do they know, really? We cannot escape from the prescripts. Every thought and action of ours is within the boundaries of the prescripts. I don't understand, but Yan's been a good boy, fulfilling many prescripts throughout his life. Yan, why'd you betray us? Was it for money?
Gloria, there is no such thing as betrayal in our vocabulary. All that matters is whether or not one has carried out their prescripts.
Huh. I'm sick and tired of this. Those stupid prescripts are everywhere. I've lost so many things, abandoned and neglected so much because of the prescripts. I lost my family, killed my friends with my own 2 hands, stole precious things from people and looked the other way. I was ridden with guilt, but I forced myself to do it anyway, because the prescripts must be carried out. The prescripts guide us to the right path, they said. But have they really led me along the right path? I resented the prescripts. I feared them. I loathed them. I didn't even want to look at them again. And then, a prescript gave me the role of the messenger. Delivering prescripts with my own hands? So I began making fake prescripts. I thought I was showing my will for the first time with that act. But then the prescripts do this, as if they knew everything already. Tell me, Esther, was this not done out of my own will all along? It doesn't matter if you did it of your own volition or not. It's our obligation to follow the prescripts, and the prescripts now tell us to head to the library. And ask yourself this, does free will truly exist in this city? Proxies, we shall go to the library this instant. You don't even have an invitation, though. I've already received one. But how? The order to head to the library was just a lie I made up. Messenger Yan, your prescript has invited you to a certain place. The prescript invited me? Are you guys actually going to the library then? As the prescript orders. I guess you've said the same. I guess you would have said the same even if I had brought you a prescript telling you to die on the spot. We move according to the prescripts at all times. Don't you wonder what the blue reverberation is up to?
We'll see soon enough, although I'm not exactly thrilled to find out. By the way, Blue Sicko's got more new members for his band of freaks from the looks of it. I've seen that wolf head, but I don't think we've seen the other two before.
One of them seemed rather enthusiastic about cooking. Do you have any guesses?
Oh, it's no big deal. I was just reminded of the stories I read the other day about guests we've received from District 23! That's all. Besides, we have the proxies of the index to deal with first.
The index, a finger that acts strictly based on the prescripts. It's curious how he forged false prescripts, but it looks like the prescripts anticipated that as well.
Yeah, whoever's making those must be a genius at pre-calculations. They make seemingly weird instructions, and those prescripts end up benefiting the index in some odd ways, like their maker is somehow omniscient.
I imagine that the one who makes the prescripts is quite an impressive individual.
Probably is. You gotta be a cut above the rest to be leading a syndicate as colossal as a finger. That doesn't make those prescript-worshipping zealots any less insane, though. Is anything wrong?
Nothing. I was just having some thoughts for a moment.
Hello! Anyone there?
They've really made you more anime since we've discovered your voice, haven't they, Gloria?
Such unnecessary rowdiness.
Greetings, dear guests. I am Angela, the direct...
What? You're a human?
Is she? She seems rather ambiguous to me.
I don't believe that's relevant right now.
The director of the library, also known as the Pale Librarian, was supposed to be a machine to my knowledge. Perhaps we should update the knowledge base with this new information.
She's a liger! I'm surprised to see such an awkward freak still exist in the city.
A liger? What the heck? You know, a liger is a lion-tiger mix, so what's that meant to mean?
Oh, look at her! She's razor sharp! Are you getting mad?
You are to overcome the ordeals in this place and fight for the rewards, dear guests. Please go through that door if you wish to enter.
And you're calmer than what the information suggests.
Proxies, our primary directive is to enter the library as prescript dictates. Stop this quarrel and get on with it.
Okay.
May you find your book in this place.
Well, I'm scared.
We're allowed one reception. Just one. And it seems not unlikely that they're going to act the same bloody way that the last prescripts did. In other words, focus one massive fucker. So, I really need Team Tank. I'm pretty sure I need Team Tank for this. What are your combat pages? Okay, you've got some new pages.
Will of the Prescript. I love that page. Binding chains. Start of clash. If single turn, reduce power of all targets' dice by 1. On clash win. If single turn, reduce opponent power of power of opponent's next dice by 2. Okay, that's a pretty cool card. Multi-slash. Draw 1 page. If single turn, restore 2 light as well. Oh my god, that page is amazing. Right, I have found some of my new favorite pages then. You also have very little options for your stuff. So, Team NetZack, let's beat the bloody Christing hell into these things, shall we? Let me guess. Yeah, all on one person. Close our eyes. We shall not see what we needn't see. May the prescript lead my soul. My own will is inodorous. Only the prescript can lead me to the right path. As the prescript orders, you are not ones to argue about the morals of our work. Okay, well, you've got 2 unavoidable attacks. Luckily, they're both on different things. You're resistant to not slashing, so hopefully you need to, you know, counter one of those. Best choice is this ability, quite frankly, because that gives you a counter dice. Okay, next then. If I have you do that, to intercept that, you're getting attacked by that big ability. I'm not sure how effective it's going to be. Probably not at all, now that I think about it. I honestly think one of my best tactics is to basically just play it extremely defensively to start off with. As in, I know I'm going to fail these whatever I hit, whatever I attack them with, so I need to focus on the back attacks. You're actually resistant to physical and piercing, so you know what? I think I'm actually going to let you get hit by that one, while the rest of us all just focus on this center guy in the middle, you know, just in case you do manage to succeed your attacks. Alright, guys. Go. I knew it. I knew it. So close! So close again! It's actually deeply unfortunate, that. Okay. Well then. What are they doing now? They're all very slow, at the very least. But what am I talking about? They're all very slow. We're the extremely slow ones. Fucking Christing damn it. As usual, this is all about pure, utter fucking luck. So you need to intercept 1. Which one do you choose? You are most likely to succeed against that guy with this will of the prescript. Although if you do ready up, you will get the block, a really powerful pierce, and then a dodge, which might work. Plus you've got speed 6, so you'll be going first. Right. So, the question after that is, what do you use this on? And the answer, and none of the answers are good, because they're all really, really high. I really get the sense that no matter what I fucking do, Strikel, you are either dead or staggered this turn. So... Yep, I knew that was coming, and that. But take that, you little bastard. Oh my god, I'm shocked that worked. And that almost worked too. Oh my god, you're not staggered. Hallelujah. Okay. One of them is dead.
Perfect. Now is when we would really need laughing powder. For Christ's sake, tell me they rolled fucking crap. Well, one of them didn't, unfortunately. However, the rest did, so we can intercept the rest. Hopefully. Maybe. This one's got fragile on him, so you know what? He's getting fucked this turn. Okay, so we got a lot of attacks going off on this guy before hopefully he does anything. So, yeah. Let's go. Strikel, I understand your... Yeah, thought so. But maybe... What's the point of you reducing their entire power by 2 if you still fucking lose? I'm surprised you blocked one of those. I'm not surprised you then did nothing with your attack. Of course someone gets a 6, meaning Strikel is now dead this turn. Meaning, logic says I should actually focus everything onto the guy with 6. Because Strikel has 2 little HP and he's staggered. So, yeah. Alright, Strikel, your sacrifice will not be in vain. Let's see how well this goes. And that is precisely why I didn't bother. Oh my god, Strikel's the one equipped with Awesome! I'd forgotten about that! They can't kill him! They can't kill him! Strikel, you actually get to live. Why is it the turn that they roll crap, we also roll crap? Okay, Nedzak. Well, focus fire is a good way to deal with that, because I highly doubt they can deal with it. You have to do something against that, and I choose for you to ready up. Or maybe I should have you rewind. That middle guy is either staggered or dead, so I can focus a bit on the other people. Okay, guys. Let's save Strikel until the next scene where he can actually then activate Unrelenting again, okay? We need to keep Strikel alive. I was about to say, how the fuck did you miss the first attack? So close. So close again. Right. Now they get 2 dice. I don't think I can save Strikel now. Okay, Strikel is being attacked by 1, and only 1. Hopefully, we can stop them from attacking. Will that ever work? More than once, damn it! Excellent, excellent, brilliant! And you're staggered. And dead! Please roll really, really slowly. Alright, I need incomprehensible, and I guess I'm gonna have to put it on guardsman. I mean, just dealing 10 stagger damage to everything on every hit is pretty goddamn awesome. He did roll trash. He rolled trash, which means that we can speed abuse. Okay. I'm pretty sure we win. Just because of that, most of all. Awesome. Awesome! And you still get 5 people. 5 people. You're a bloody... Why are they all legendary? Oh, and they get bonus speed this round, do they? I love how we're expected to do this with one team. Alright, what do they got? Unlock Eye. Exhaust this page and add Unlock Eye 2 to hand. Unlock Eye... Unlock 2. Combat page with /6 PS1 3 and on use exhaust and add unlock 3. On combat page /3 to 7 PS2 to 4 on use restore 1 light and draw 1 card. I like the sound of that. Dice on this page and the afflicted dice are unaffected by power gain or loss. Okay, that's pretty powerful for a 0 cost card, damn it. Swift Trance. Dice on this page and the page clashing it are unaffected by power dice. Somber Procreation. If singleton, add for 4 power. Castration. No, castration. God damn it. Only usable in the Blade Unlock state. Reduce power of all opponents' clashing die by 8. Deal 0 to 40 damage and stagger damage to the target. On kill, give 1 strength to allies next scene. Plus 1 power if target's HP is at 50% or lower. That's a pretty damn good card. And what are your effects? Shimmering. At the start of each scene, exhaust all pages and deck, add new cards to hand. Their cost becomes 0. Alright. After using 6 unique combat pages in a single act, enter a Blade Unlock state, which boosts all power of all dice by 1. Alright. Draw a page every time the character uses 4 unique combat pages. You know, if I can get these bloody pricks as cards, I'll take it. They sound amazing. Do they all have that? Okay, they all got the first 2, but then they get a special one. In a clash, the opponent's defensive dice lose 1 power. Okay, Herbert. And Gloria. In clash, the opponent... Oh, you two are the same. Alright, what's the difference in your abilities? Decapitation. Inflict 1 feeble and 8 bleed next scene. Not as bad, probably, maybe. Eradication. Inflict 2 feeble this scene. Oh, it's a mass attack, you say? Oh! Gloria dies first. Noted. Got it. Let's do this. Why do you get 3 dice? I'm guessing Esther is the big mega boss, then. Look, if there was anyone I didn't want you bloody pricks to hit, it was probably Insomnia. So don't be an arse. I somehow have to do this with just a single team. Which of you has got bonus, what am I calling it? You do. Noted. Oh, that's not a mass attack. I thought that the Fragments from Beyond was a mass attack. Oh, that changes things quite drastically, actually. And it just gives me the ability to just fucking single target someone to death. Alright, well, let's see who can't be avoided. You've got only 1 attack on you. Insomnia has all of the attacks on him. I'm not sure which I'm more scared of in this fight. Alright, Insomnia is going to take a lot of damage this turn. An awful lot of damage. But look at those HPs. It's ridiculous. Let's just see how this goes. Yeah.
perfect. Good, or at least good enough. That was pretty good. Nice. Awesome. Good enough. You know, I just realized we've got the thing attached that says whenever we get hit, we restore more stagger. That is amazing. Well done, guys. You know what? I think now might be the time for the token of friendship. I also feel pleasure might be better than the mass attacks at the moment, ironically. So we're gonna try and pleasure it. What's this music? Is this the Netzach bonus the Netzach leveled up music? It's pretty cool. Alright. So basically, we want to spread out the damage as much as goddamn possible now. Okay. You're being attacked once by that. You know what? Fucking let it happen. I am fine with him taking that attack. How is Netzach the one with the most light? Oh wait, it's because he's got speed 3, never mind. Insomnia is taking both the attacks from these guys. That attack we don't want to hit him, or that attack, but that attack we can't do much about other than, you know, the trash disposaling it. Because that is unfortunately really the only way he has to deal with it. You know what, Gloria? Fuck your trace thing. I'm gonna teach you what the fragments mean. And then from those fragments, you're gonna get the hell staggered. It kinda says something when the best tactic is to just ignore their attacks, doesn't it? Well, let's see how well this goes. Screw you, Gloria. I'm sorry! Isn't there meant to be a little thing about reducing the power of their dice by 4? What happened to that, if you don't mind my asking? Alright, you've now unlocked your blade. You haven't, and you haven't. However, you will this turn. You reduce all of my the dice power by 8. So no matter what I do against that, the chances of me winning that are near nothing. So there's no point even trying to fight it. You give me, what is it, -0 to 40 damage and stagger damage? You know what? As long as he's not attacked by anything else, you know, like he is being this entire turn, god fucking damn it all. And of course Insomnia's taking these attacks as well. Guardsman, you are actually in a state where you can pretty much tank any and all of the attacks they deal. I just realized I've got 1 Kalo page and I'm gonna have to fight him again if I want this to succeed. God bloody damn everything. What is this BS? Reduce it by 8, so its minimum power, its maximum power is 7. It gains power based on your emotion level, which is 2, so its maximum roll is 9. You get +1 as well, so We need Gloria dead or staggered this turn. I wouldn't say preferably both, because that doesn't make sense, but, you know, at least one of those things. High chances this bastard is staggered next turn. Do we want to kill it this turn, or basically just leave it the turn so he has the chance to get staggered? I say, leave him the chance to get staggered, and then focus my efforts on a little elsewhere. Okay. Let's see how this crap show goes. Yep, you're tanking that. That's what you needed to do. Oh, only 20, that's it. Oh, I was expecting... I would obviously get the 40. So Gloria just unlocked her... whatchamacallit. Too bad it doesn't matter. Because Gloria is dead! Booyah! Okay. We're still healing, is the thing, ironically. Insomnia's got a lot he needs to deal with this turn. Because there are 3 attacks targeting him that he can't avoid. So... that's on hit it staggers, rather than on clash. Win. So... who is the next big threat? Quite frankly, it's this guy. How many attacks are on Shiny? 2. What are they? Not care... stuff we don't have to care about. Netzach could potentially just stagger one of them this turn. In other words, one of these minions back here. Just so that they don't have to hit him. Because if he hits double hits with the fragments on this attack... yeah, that's probably the best course of action, actually, so that Insomnia can actually just live. And it means we'll get someone staggered, and we can start working on murdering them. Alright. This is literally the best I can do. So, have you unlocked yet? You have not unlocked, meaning we do probably want to stagger you this turn. Which we're not going to do. Because I'm staggering this guy instead. Oh well! Nice! Excellent! Well done with that. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. Brilliant! 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 Well done, Insomnia! I knew that was going to happen, but I also didn't care. Right, another one down. Good dodge. Good attack. Wow, you guys have been working well today. Okay. So what are you attacking with and who are you attacking? Strikel's got has got two attacks. Shiny's got 2. Insomnia's got 3. 2 coming from Mr. Big Prick, who loves to spam Will of the Prescript, but of course. 1 on Netzach, which is probably for the best, looking at how little stuff he has. Inflict 1 feeble and 8 bleed next turn. Huh. You don't say. I would say you could probably take that, Insomnia, but you really can't. Man, if I had fragments from somewhere right now, this guy would be fucking doomed. Okay. Let's see how this does. Get shot. That was a really awesome looking animation.
Okay. That was not the worst, then. You really need to get that bloody proc! That 50% more often! Insomnia. Yes! Be stunned! Oh, glorious. Okay, now, you know, given the current scenario, I think I want fervent aberration, honestly. And you know what? I'll then take our galaxy, because our galaxy is the mass attack that heals people. Of course, fervent admiration makes it so that only one set of attacks is going on someone. Bloody worthless and useless. Alright, no matter. Netzak can't beat that. What else you doing? You're doing multi-slash. Netzak can beat that. So if you reload, and then you focus fire this guy, especially if the focus fire is a back attack, you can fragments of somewhere. Thing is, I don't want him staggered until he attacks him, though. Just so that he has low enough health. But at the same time, I'm not convinced that will successfully stagger him. If it does, so be it. Alright. You might actually just get staggered this turn, you. Considering. But I'm going to swap the numbers around. Alright, let's do this. Let's hope he doesn't get insta-staggered. Which isn't unlikely. Very not unlikely. But that's one dead, which is very nice. And that's then the main guy dead, and yeah. Wow, people found this fight hard. Kill. Kill him. Kill him dead. Yes! Murder him! Goodbye! I am the greatest that life has ever seen! And I was told this was hard. Oh, I got 2 Twinkling Analysts from that. That's nice. Oh, I got 2 Books of Gloria. I'm surprised I got 2. I only got 1 Book of Esther, though, so fuck you. No, 2 Books of Esther. Fuck you all the same, Esther. You know, sometimes it doesn't sound too bad to just let go of all complicated thoughts and follow orders like the Index does. I think otherwise. You won't be better than a corpse if you just mindlessly perform tasks as they're given to you. The Index looks like just walking corpses in that regard. They appear to have no respect for the free will of individuals. You know, I do have a thing or two to say about performing tasks as they're given. Here's the difference. Both you and I are working hard in order to get out of this place. We have a clear goal set in our minds. We're doing this because we wish to be free. However, Jan's efforts prove that he has a will of his own. Jan's efforts to prove that he had a will of his own went up in smoke. You used to berate it hard, calling people who follow it pathetic and stuff. Have you changed your mind on that? Perhaps I have. I thought they were nothing more than completely mindless, meaningless array of words for those who have no purpose in life. As you pointed out, the prescripts of the Index end up benefiting the Syndicate. That prescript commanded them to eliminate all members of the Thumb in El Corp's nest right when an underboss and his capos have disappeared. The prescripts Jan had been delivering were false, but an invitation to the library was in that man's hand, as if it were destined to occur.
And they knew he was up to something. It's like they're seeing one step ahead. Heck, 3 steps maybe.
Yeah, I thought they were no more than zealots wasting away their lives and time. But that was a hasty judgment I made from mere fragments. Could the prescripts actually be omniscient as they make them out to be, Roland?
Whether that's true or not, I don't think you have to be so unnerved about them, yeah? The prescripts could be some grand entity or a big ball of nothing for all I know. Point is, there's no need to pay too much attention to what they say. Even if everything I've been doing was actually done out of the city's will and not mine, that doesn't matter to me one bit, since there's no way for me to realize that. What I do know is that the emotions I feel are wholly mine.
The emotions you feel. Thanks for putting it that way.
I gotta wonder, though. Where was that messenger going?
He was apparently invited by a prescript. To where he was invited is still a mystery for us.
Talk about a cliffhanger. Always gotta tease me like this way.
You seem quite interested.
Who knows? He might lead us to the full story behind the prescripts.
Even then, we won't get to see it if he isn't our guest.
Good point.
Oh my god, it is actually 3 legendary pages we get from that. And that's just the regular the Book of the Index pages. Alright, well, they got some really good pages in them at the very least. So... yeah... Needless to say, this is more than likely going to fail, and I'm going to get nothing, but we burn all of them all the same, and just see what kind of glorious glory we manage to obtain. Alright? Alright. I have no idea how I'm going to farm these books again. That was just sheer luck. You know what? Let's burn a few of these books alongside it. Just because. Alright. Show me the books. Oh my god, I actually got 2 of them! I didn't get Gloria! God damn it! Why can't you give me Gloria? Why can't we have the brilliant squeaky voice? What's wrong with squeaky voice? To be fair, that is indescribable how I did that. Dear God! Wait. We still need to do the most important thing. They're still worse than Boris. Fucking Boris. Well, everyone, this is a good place to leave today's episode, so what can I say other than thank you all for joining me today. I have been your host, the Parafox Archangel, the English gentleman of the internet, and I hope to see you all again next time. But I'm afraid that until then, it is time for me to bid thee all farewell, good day, and finally, good night.